Hey, it's Clay. Welcome back. This is going to be a follow-up to a video that I just released on the XFX2 and the Bugera V22 in the comments section, and actually later that afternoon I had done some research and it dawned on me that the power amp modeling is a feature that you can turn off in the XFX. So I turned off the power amp modeling, I've turned off the speaker impulse response, and I'm just running that same Vibrobird patch into the effects return of the Bugera and miking that signal. So let's go ahead and listen to that right now. Okay, so then my last test against for reference is my XFX on the Marshall preset running straight into my interface, and then I'm monitoring through my CLR. Again, my impression with the power amp sim turned off is it really, the presets, the amps start to sound very samey. Now that very well could be just because I'm not using a lot of preamp distortion. A lot of my patches rely on power amp gain, so that makes sense that when I turn the power amp off, it really doesn't do for me what I wanted it to do. But if you're somebody that uses a lot of preamp sounds, then maybe this is a great way to do it. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Okay, so I think one of the things about this test that really sticks out to me is that the fact that I'm using the Bugera, which is, like a $250 amp, that really starts to stick out more because, when you turn that power amp sim off, when you turn the speaker IR off, you become a lot more at the mercy of your other gear. Whereas when you kind of run it with the FRFR, the XFX is pulling all the weight. So it really kind of takes the shift away from the XFX into the other gear. So if you're running a good tube amp that you really like, then great, go for it. But for me, for my uses, the tube amp situation just is not very effective. I would much rather have the XFX doing what it's doing. I think that the amp sims sound amazing. I think when you turn that power amp sim on, the tone really comes to life in the way that I want it to. I don't have to worry about volume. I don't have to worry about connectivity. But if you're looking at the XFX, you've got a good tube amp, you really like the way that it sounds, you want to integrate this to your rig, this certainly is something you can do to get some more versatility out of it. You know, if you want to mix around with some different preamp type sounds, if you really want it just for the effects and the routing, it's a really powerful device. But for amp sounds, integrating with a tube amp is really not the way to go, in my opinion. It would be a lot better to get a solid FR speaker, or to get a dedicated solid state power amp that's going to be more neutral to use with your favorite guitar cabinet. I have run both. I think both are really good ways to use the XFX. The FR thing is, you know, that's how you listen to records in your car. That's how you listen to records on your studio monitors. It's that sound. If you want to play with your guitar in the room, then get a power amp and a speaker cab. But if you're thinking about running this with a tube amp, I guess maybe let the tones in this video be the judge and see if it works for you. So let me know your thoughts down below, and if there's anything else that I should test in this setup, please let me know. I'll see you soon. Bye.